lie, it's getting a little bit twitchy. We just played Accrington and got beat. It's the first defeat we've had for months and months and months. Not ideal, because we should be looking at getting crowned champions of Sky Bet League 2. It's fairly nailed on, but we have just got beat. So we go in today's game against Gateshead needing a win. And even then, we won't be mathematically, Chesterfield could still catch us. But let's see what we can do. Well, we're going all international today. The Gateshead International Stadium. Very fancy. Team for today is Young in goal, back four of Scanlon, Atkinson, Simu and Gibbons. Rossiter, Ferdinand and Mundle of the midfield three. Dezelle is actually out today. He's picked up quite a bad injury. He's out for about 5 weeks, so not ideal. Kumas and Diallo are on the wings with Jasremski up front. Made a few tactical tweaks today. Kumas is playing as inside forward today, and I put the wing backs on attack duty. Wasn't very happy with how we played against Accrington. Very, very unacceptable. So just trying one or two things a little bit different today. And we're underway. So Chesterfield are not playing today. Doncaster are not playing either. I'm not quite sure why that is. So we really do need the 3 points today, because Chesterfield have got a game in hand on us. I don't really like, at this stage of the season, I don't really like teams having games in hand. But we started brightly. 5 shots, 2 on target, XG of 0.48. Gateshead have not had a shot yet. But highlights are a little bit scarce, so maybe things are not going quite as well as I would like. Mundle with that header on to Jastrzemski. He's going to go it alone. But he gives it to Diallo, and that's whistles past the post. Big hoof from their keeper. Hopefully that's going to come back at him. Mundle, ball out onto this left-hand side with Scanlon. Scanlon to Kumas. Kumas can do these. Not today. That's a little bit worrying. Kumas, when he gets in that position, normally puts that in the back of the net. So we're bobbing on to half time now. We've had all of the game and not scored. Okay, a little bit of a rocket. This isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. And we get into the second half. Can we play a little bit better this half? Get that ball in the back of the net. Gateshead have stepped it up a little bit. They're having shots on goal now. A little bit unlike us, this. Not quite sure what we do. Look a little bit out of sorts. Scanlon to Ferdinand. Ferdinand bursting forward. And he nearly breaks the net with that one. 1-0 up. 1-0 up. And 62 minutes. Nicely taken goal, to be fair. He actually meant that, didn't he? That was a very powerful, determined run. Left-footed, back of the net. And no chance for the keeper. Ball now played to Diallo. Diallo back to Gibbons. Gibbons into the box. That ball's headed out. Scanlon. What can Scanlon do with this? It's a nice chipped ball there. Mundle into the back of the net for 2. 2-0 at Gateshead. That was lovely play. We just seemed to have that little half-time talk I had. Well, it wasn't little. I actually read the right act. But that nice little chipped ball there. Scanlon to Mundle in the back of the net. Lovely stuff. 3 changes as this game draws to a close. I brought Clayton on at the back. And Bailey and Dixon Bonner have come in midfield. So we're coasting to a 2-0 win here away at Gateshead. Full time. And I'm just going to say it's a good win and a good performance. I mean, they all look delighted. The first half was not great, if I'm honest. So we actually go into the next game against Doncaster, who are third. We have got them at home, but we go into that game knowing that a point in that game and we would be crowned champions. So let's jump straight into that game and see if we can finish the league off in this episode. Well, this is the day. It's very exciting, isn't it? I think if Gobby Gaffer Maths is right, just a point today would actually see us crowned champions. So let's see if we can go and do that, shall we? Young in goal, back four of Scanlon, Atkinson, Simu and Hutchinson. Rossiter, Ferdinand and Model on midfield three. Kumas and Diallo on the wings with Jastrzemski up top. And we're underway. Make no mistake, this will be a tough game today against Doncaster. Third position at the moment, but they have been jockeying for that second spot with Chesterfield all season. So it will be a tough game, this. I'm not quite sure what the positions in our... I'm not quite sure what the positions are for the third and fourth spots. But Doncaster could be fighting tooth and nail so they don't drop into that fourth spot. Not quite sure on that one. Anyway, Simu with the ball forward to Kumas. Atkinson is coming forward as he usually does. Burst forward. Kumas needs to slide that in. He's dropping it over. Yes, Jastrzemski, 35th of the season. 1-0 up against Doncaster. Can we do this? We're at home, remember, as well. So a shiny trophy lift at home would be really nice. A nice finish by Jastrzemski. But Doncaster have the ball on that right-hand side. Bit of a failed tackle there. Griffiths is all on his own. He has no support, so he tries a shot. And that's pretty hopeless. But we are only 5 minutes into the game. Apart from the scoreline, it's been pretty close up to now. Right, so this roster, needs to go to the far post, and somebody needs to... Another occasion there where you don't listen to your manager. What has he just done there? Oh my word. No wonder he did a knee slide with his arms outstretched. That was incredible. What a strike from Rossiter. I didn't know he had it in him. Half an hour. We're winning 2-0 against Doncaster. So what I was saying before about third and fourth place doesn't come into it. Doncaster have a 12-point lead on Forest Green. So as it stands, it's us, Chesterfield and Doncaster getting promoted. Okay, you're doing brilliantly. Keep going. So we're underway in the second half. A little bit of a quiet second half as we speak. That's a header just over the bar. We need to avoid Doncaster scoring now. We seem a little bit back to... I don't know what happened in that Accrington game, but we seem a little bit back now to what we were. And importantly, we've got the Papa John's Trophy final coming up. So we want to be keeping that momentum rolling. Langley's going to hoof that forward. Can we pick that up in the air? Mundler's picked that up. Diallo. Switch onto the... No. Thought he was going to switch that to the right wing back. Atkinson's coming forward with the ball. Slides it through to Kumas. That's going right over to Diallo, who heads it just into the keeper's arms. So not great. Hoof out again. Pick that ball up. Mundle's always there to receive that ball and do something smart with it. Jastrzemski! Is that... Oh, it's flagged off. It's flagged off. Okay. Oh, that's a shame because that was a really nice move. Yeah, it was miles offside. Okay. So their keeper again with another long ball out, which is not working for them at all. Ball over to Scanlon. Kumas now. This is more like it. Oh, and Jastrzemski's just hit the post. This is more like it. 3 changes. Bailey's come on the right wing. Clayton has come on as left wing back. And Dixon Bonner has come on in midfield. All really fitness substitutions. Got quite a few tired legs in the team. But we're bobbing on here to hopefully a nice 2-0 win. Although there are about 15 minutes left in the game. And that was hammered against one of our defenders. Rossiter those. Picks the ball up. No, he's not. He's not quick enough to it. Don't underestimate Doncaster. They're in third position for a reason. Taylor's broke free and scores 2-1. Not ideal. But remember, we only need a draw in this game. We only need a draw. Don't want to see that again. That was horrible. Okay, tactical changes. Drop the passing directness, drop the tempo, and bring up the time wasting. Roster's looking very, very tired, so I think we're going to bring Van Kooten on just to try and shore it up a little bit. About 10 minutes of the game to go. We've got the highlight with a throw-in. Van Kooten picks the ball up. Clayton back to Van Kooten. To Mundle. Can't find a player in the penalty area. Mundle not quick enough to that ball. But Mundle has picked it up. Forward to Bailey. Bailey forward to Jastrzemski, and he puts it just wide of the post. Can we? Clayton with the throw to nobody in the penalty area. Ball comes out headed. Van Kooten picks the ball up over the top. Bailey, I thought Bailey was going to hit it first time, but Jastrzemski nips in there. The referee has kept his whistle in his pocket for once, and we're cruising here 3-1 against Doncaster. Surely now, surely I can smell that shiny trophy. 3-1. Come on, lads. Come on. We can do this now. We can do this. Surely Doncaster have not got 2 goals in them. 5 minutes or so of this game left now. Van Kooten plays nicely there. Picks the ball up. It bounces out to Kumas. Kumas. Oh! Dixon Bonner with a shot just over the top. But it's at the right end of the pitch. We're coasting now. We're coasting. Ball into the penalty area. Doesn't find anybody. They have no strikers up at all, which suits us fine. They're defending for their lives now, when they really need to be attacking for their lives. Jastrzemski! 38th goal of the season. Jastrzemski makes it 4-1. And we've actually played all the added on time as well. Lovely, lovely finish. And it's full time, and here we go with the trophy celebration. This is amazing. What an amazing feat. What an amazing team. What an amazing manager. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, how many trophies is this that we've lifted in my tenure at AFC Fylde? This is stunningly amazing. And we're going to lift the trophy. Hey! Amazing. And the ticker tape falls down. The fireworks go off in the background. I'm so proud of this team. They're just absolutely brilliant. Oh, and a little cartwheel there. Absolutely brilliant. Well, I'm chuffed to little mint balls. And champions, time to celebrate. Although I'm not quite sure about that, because we have got an important cup final coming up as well. Well, it's Papa John's trophy. But, you know, all shiny silverware is accepted at AFC Fylde. Did I tell you, we've got a brand new trophy cabinet that the chairman had built. And there's quite a lot of space in it still. So, Papa John's trophy, can we win that one? You know what? Let's go and watch that game, because it's coming up right now. Well, here we are again at Wembley. It's becoming a bit of a second home. I think I did say, didn't I? Can I have my name put on the back of the chair? I'm only joking. Okay, the team for today, for this cup final, is Young in goal. Back four of Scanlon, Atkinson, Simu and Van Kooten. Clayton today takes over the deep line playmaker role, because Rossiter is banned for this game. Ferdinand and Mundle still the two in midfield. Kumas and Diallo out wide, with Jastrzemski as the striker. And we're underway here at Wembley. Apparently, Well, you can see it on the screen. The attendance today, nearly 58,000 for a Papa John's trophy. Not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, it's excellent. But we're 20 minutes in and we've had slightly the better of the game, but not amazingly so. Half an hour played now, no highlights. So I don't think we're getting a spectacle at Wembley today. First highlight of the game, it's taken nearly 40 minutes. Van Koen, throw to Ferdinand, Atkinson, Clayton, Ferdinand again. What's Ferdinand going to do? He's going to burst forward, which seems to be a little bit of his trademark. Seb Ferdinand from midfield. He's only just come into midfield as well. He's been playing out on that left wing all season, but because of the injury that we've got to Dizel, he's had to come into midfield. And look at this again, another bursting run. Left-footed shot. We're 1-0 in the lead. The board and supporter expectations for this game were defeat. Both of them thought we would get beat in this game. Right, we're going to give them a nice pat on the back. That was a good first half performance. Keep it up. Second half underway. Just be a little bit careful. My team is a little bit tired. Mundell was tired before the game, so I'm taking a few risks here. So just have to keep an eye on fitness. Coming up to 60 minutes played and we're still winning 1-0. Kumas is very tired and not having the greatest of games. Okay, a little bit of a change. Both my wingers looking very, very tired. And as we're 1-0 up, I brought another defensive midfield player on, taking both my wingers off. Dixon Bonner's come on for Mundell. And I think we are, no, it's a little bit early in the game, but we are going to drop the passing directness tempo and we're going to go time wasting. So back to the game with Portsmouth. 20 minutes to play. Are Portsmouth going to get back into this game? The substitutes have not been made yet, so we have got quite a few tired legs on the pitch as we speak. And that is going to go in the back of the net, and that is not ideal. Not ideal. Portsmouth have got themselves back into the game. Right, we do need to win this game now, so I'm not going to go ahead with those tactical changes. Okay, second bite of the cherry to some changes. We're going to have to go for this game now, so I've put 3 strikers on the pitch now. Kumas has gone up front. Charman is up there as well with Jastrzemski. Dixon Bonner has replaced Mundell in midfield, gives a little bit more legs. Can we get a winner in this game? It's a great shame that we had to concede that goal. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to a 1-1 draw at full time. And we're into extra time. So I'm going to give them a little bit of a rocket. Atkinson and Jastrzemski seem a little bit demotivated, but we do need. I need to put a rocket up them because we do need to win this game now if we're going to get the our hands on another shiny trophy. Okay, more subs just before the extra time kick-off. Put my wingers back in again, but Bailey and Wright Phillips are playing wing now. Jastrzemski and Charman are the 2 strikers. Kumas has gone off, looking very, very tired. Can we nick a winner in extra time? Extra time kicks off. We've had 16 shots, 6 on target. The XG has been very, very similar. Portsmouth have had a lot more of the ball than we've had. So their keeper is starting a move, building from the back. Inside, but Scanlon is awake to that one. Keeper out. No, we're not picking that ball up. So there's a little bit edge of the seat this now. Portsmouth are on the ball. They're coming down their right hand side. He's going to whip this ball in the box. And our goalkeeper makes a right hash of that, and we're 2-1 down now. I mean, that was a bit of a horror show. Little bit of a horror show there. I mean, the defending there was absolutely awful. Considering that we were winning this game 1-0, this is quite poor. But you know, at the end of the day, we can't win everything, can we? But we have got the ball now. Gibbons is coming down the right hand side. He plays the ball inside to Simu. Ferdinand, ball through to Charman. Wright Phillips to nobody. Bailey's picked that ball up and scores an equaliser. 2-2. Lovely goal from Odin Bailey on his left foot. So we're back to 2-2 with about 8 minutes on the clock. And that was a poor ball out from their defender, but gives us the opportunity. Right, it's 2-2. Okay, I've upped the tempo. We're playing a lot more direct now. Although Portsmouth have got the ball now at a corner. We need to be really clinical with this. Keep your eye on the ball. Get your head on it. Well headed out, but it's come straight back to a blue shirt. And it's over the top. At this moment in time, looks like we may be heading for penalties. And we have gone to penalties. And the first penalty is to be taken by Pack from Portsmouth. And that's in the bottom corner. So the first strike goes to Portsmouth. Wright Phillips. Keeper saves it. Come on, young .B goalkeeper. You need to save one of these. No. We're 2-0 down in the penalties now. Not going ideal, this is it really. Jastrzemski stepping up. I would have thought he could put the ball in the back of the net, which he does. Back to 2-1, but all importantly, we have missed that first penalty. So not ideal. Unless our goalkeeper can save one of these. No. 3 straight penalties to Portsmouth. Charman stepping forward now. You would think Charman would put this ball in the back of the net, which he has done. Bottom left-hand corner. Nice penalty. So we're looking for a really good performance now from our keeper. He needs to save one of these. Straight down the middle. So they just need one more now, Portsmouth. And that shiny cup slips out of our hands. I think actually, do they win it if we miss this one? Simu, straight down the middle again. So it's 4-3 now on penalties. And we're looking for some kind of wonder save now from our goalkeeper, or Swanson to put it into Rosehead. No, it wasn't to be. I'm not unduly upset about that. It would have been very nice to win the Papa Johns. I think we were capable of it. We scored first. We let them back with 2 sloppy goals. Our keeper looked very, very, very poor for the second one, but I don't really know whether I want to watch this, to be honest. I don't really like watching other teams lifting trophies. So we had a chance to win a trophy there, and it's unacceptable we're leaving empty-handed. So as per usual, yeah, we don't want to see that, thank you. As per usual, in defeat, not a happy man. But overall, I am a very happy man. Well, I'm slightly disappointed there we didn't get the second trophy of the season, but the main aim of this season was to get promoted. And we did it in style. We were crowned champions with games to play as well. I've got all those games to go off camera now and play towards the end of the season. So overall, absolutely brilliant season. We're now a Sky Bet League 1 team. Whether I will still be here as manager next season, I don't know. I'm still not convinced that the board are backing me fully. I've still got major gripes about us not filling the ground every week. Moving forward now, I mean, that it cannot be stressed how important that is. We need to be filling the ground every week. Every single week, the ground needs to be filled. And what that does is the board looks at that and says, right, okay then, maybe we need to build a bigger ground then and get more supporters in and more revenue. And this season, we just haven't been doing that. I mean, if we just have a little look at that, you know, just to prove that I know what I'm talking about and to prove what I'm saying. So if we look at some of the recent home games, we played Sutton there. We won 2-0, 3,137. The game before that was a home game, 3,468. So, you know, we're nowhere near. I mean, if you look at the away games here, we played Southend away, nearly 5,000 for that game. Away at Mansfield, 4,600. So, you know, the away crowds are bringing... The only time that we got a good attendance was the Manchester City FA Cup third round. And we filled the ground then. But other than that, we're not doing. Anyway, we will see you for the season review and a transfer special, or is it going to be job hunting? Well, you'll have to stay tuned because I'm not even sure yet. I mean, on the face of it, it would be very nice to see how AFC Fylde did in Sky Bet League One. See if we can, you know, consolidate in there. The problem going forward is the lack of funds coming in is going to make it more and more and more difficult. You know, if we got into the Championship, where I've actually been looking at Championship jobs, and the wage budget in there is like anything around the $250,000 mark, 350,000 mark. Are we going to be able to compete with that? Probably not, because you do need the revenue. And while we've not got that... Anyway, like I say, we'll be back next episode will be the season review, and it will be a transfer special stroke job hunting. We'll have to see how it goes. Stay tuned. It's all good fun, this save.